Man, it's been such a long time since I've actually been in this game. Mining Simulator, the simulator that probably started the whole trend, in my opinion, to be honest. Like, Mining Simulator was a game that really changed how I felt about simulator games. Mining Simulator, I used to think that simulator games were very, very dumb, but I'm not all that negative. I mean, I still think that the trend is annoying and stuff, but they're not all that dumb. Okay, I understand why people make these types of games and why, like, they just make them now for the Robux, of course. Yeah, so apparently there's like some 1 year with Mining Simulator update, and they added a lava world, and if you put your thingy over a block, it'll tell you how much value you'll get. But yeah, so that's it. That's really all there is, really. But today I'm just going to be talking to you how Mining Simulator was the game that started it all out. If you remember let's say early 2018, there were only like two simulator games on the popular page list. No one really understood them, and people just didn't really play them, except for Vehicle Simulator. I mean, you know, Vehicle Simulator is an amazing game, but people just thought that back then simulators were just like a little fun thing. They weren't really like meant to be on Roblox and all that stuff. And then that all changed until this game came out. So this game is called Mining Simulator, and basically, it's basically like any other simulator, or any old simulator. You got a bag, you got a tool, and you do stuff with it. Yeah. So in this game, you just mine and you do quests. You buy different stuff, you get pets, just like any other normal simulator. Except nowadays, simulators, all they have are like, they don't even have any more tools or backpacks, any kind of that stuff. But Mining Simulator, I didn't realize how much like time I spent on this game. I didn't realize how much I really loved it. I thought that it was just kind of not really an addiction, because I feel like it is kind of an addiction, but just a fun little thing to do and just play sometimes. And then came along other simulators. Beast From Simulator is also a pretty good game. It's still hanging in there strong on, probably like if you click 3 times on the arrow on the popular page list, you'll probably see it. It's still getting updates, just not as frequent. And Mining Simulator just stopped making updates. It's just done, I think, because Rumble Studio has turned over into another simulator game, Bubblegum Simulator. So yeah, Beast from Sim was probably another game that probably started it all, but really Mining Simulator was probably one of the first games I could ever really take this step for Roblox. So I just want to give out credit to Mining Simulator. Back probably from like whenever it came out in, I think, January or February of last year, up until like September of last year as well, 2018. It was on the front page 24/7, always number 1 or number 2. It was sometimes even ahead of Jailbreak, if you think about it. And back then, if Jailbreak wasn't at number 1, people would freak out like crazy. It was freaking crazy. Yeah, for a simulator game, that's pretty cool. But nowadays, you have simulator games all over the front page. There's like some new game called Superhero something Simulator. There's Bubblegum Simulator that sometimes pops up on the front page, but it doesn't always do that nowadays. So yeah, the reason that you're not seeing as many simulators on the front page anymore is that they only last 2 days. Really, simulators get kind of addicting, but I honestly don't know why people just disgrace them and like leave them after like hard work they've done. So I used to play Magnet Simulator, which was another annoying simulator out there, but I mean, it was okay for a simulator game. I mean, it even had like the typical backpack and thingy. So it was on the front page for about a week, and nowadays, if you look at it, it's about 200 people playing it. How does that happen? I don't know. I really don't have an explanation for it. But the same thing with Pet Simulator. It's not even on the popular games list anymore. Or like I've checked and I don't really see it. I think it's in like the very back. And I just want to know why. I mean, Pet Simulator was I mean, I kind of enjoyed it. It was always on the front page. But yeah, if you go to the very back, you're gonna see things like Pet Trainer Simulator, Pet Ranch Simulator. There are hundreds of simulators out there that are just really weird and stuff like that. But simulators, to be honest, can be sometimes kind of a disgrace to the community of Roblox because of how much money or Robux, whatever you want to call it, same thing I guess, the creators earn from it. And sometimes, like most simulators are really just made for the Robux. It's so addicting that you're just, hey, I just want to buy these game passes to get better. And I fell into that trap with Bubblegum Simulator. Rumble Studios that made Bubblegum Sim and Mining Sim. I mean, they're a great team, but whenever Bubblegum Sim came out, I just felt like they just weren't the people they normally were anymore. Everything was so expensive with Robux, and it just made you want to buy it. But back here in Mining Sim, if you bought it, you felt special. I mean, the thing had a special thing, like, to use. But, like, back then, or, like, right then, it cost, like, $100 for 10 tokens, or 100 Robux for 10 tokens, where here, a noob can easily just get, hold on, where's the shop? A noob can easily just get 400 for just 5 Robux. I mean, that's really good, to be honest, but other simulator games will probably make that 40, possibly even 400, especially games like Balloon Simulator I've seen. And yeah, you start to get really good at a simulator if you play it for about like 5 hours. Like, seriously, I've done that and I hate it. But yeah, so I really just wanted to go out and say how I really felt about simulators. I just think that they were such a cool thing back then, but they're not anymore. They're just kind of a disgrace to the community of Roblox. Yeah, if you did enjoy this, then please make sure to subscribe and like the video. And yeah, maybe I can even try and come back to Mining Sim for a little bit, but it's done with updates. They're just focusing on Bubblegum Sim now, because it's got more people playing it. I don't know why Mining Sim just died out. It's such a fun game. There's so many things to do. I don't know why. I mean, you know what I mean, I guess, but I just wish you guys would add more content. This game can survive. Every simulator game could possibly survive, but once a simulator game finally dies out after about, like, let's say, like, 2 weeks, which is really short, they'll just stop updating, and I don't know why. Mining Sim was kind of lacking of updates. I don't know why, but it just went off the front page, and I think that's because of it. And I think that's because they were working on their other game instead of this game, which is really dumb. I wish they would just go back. But anyways, hopefully you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the next one. So goodbye. Don't forget to drink chocolate milk. Pizza Pro Gaming, if you did, like, for some reason just watch this video, then please confirm if you want to do the 1v1 on Saturday, or you can just chicken out. I mean, I don't care. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to my thoughts. And yeah, hopefully the Roblox community can get a little bit better.